Brad, what do you think went wrong for you guys in that few-minute stretch where it all came apart in the second period?
Well, I think we got a little loose. We have to remember you can create offense by playing disciplined and playing the right way. I thought our F3 and/or our defense just got a little impatient, and they're a team that can hurt you. They have a ton of skill. They've got a lot of prolific scorers, and like you said, in that small window, we sort of, in retrospect, pretty much gave the game away.
Despite giving the game away, the team seemed to control the pace of play for the majority of the game. How pleased were you with their efforts offensively?
Well, the Frost line was great again. Frosty's really, starting to get a feel for how to have success at this level, and that's a great sign for the future for him and for the organization. TK, for not having played in quite a while, was, seemed to get better and better as the game went on. I thought for the most part, we executed at a much higher level than in Ottawa, which is, again, a step in the right direction for us. But there's a bit of a process of learning how to win, and that's a team that just looks to transition, a lot like the Ottawa team. And I thought we did a great job of overall limiting their offense, but in that small window there, we just got a little ahead of ourselves, and we paid a price. And hopefully it's a lesson you learn from, and you're better next time.
Games like these are hard on a goalie, but what's your assessment, Felix, tonight?
Well, I thought sometimes it's harder to play with less chances. He got pretty peppered there in Ottawa, and was the main reason we got that into overtime and got a point out of that game. So, you get a guy like Tuck who's kind of feeling it, goes posting in a couple times. I don't think we did him any favors in that that 5-6 minute span there in the second period where we sort of just left him out high and dry. And I have no problems with his effort tonight.
Right. Aside from the game, you guys made a tough decision to not have Sean Couturier come back for the rest of this season, but he's a guy that's a very good PK. Are you pretty eager to maybe get a chance to coach him next year?
Well, he's been skating with us, and so we do power play versus penalty kill most morning skates, and yes, I am excited. You watch him play and how he positions himself and how he moves, how he reads the play is I'll be learning from him is maybe the best way to put it, because he's at a level that not many guys achieve on the defensive side of the puck especially. And yeah, that's certainly something to look forward to next year.
We talked to Torts this morning and asked him about the idea of having you guys kind of rotate a little bit at the end of the year, being the main guy behind the bench. He'd said that he wants to kind of develop you guys, wants to give you guys the opportunity. Did you feel like you maybe were more comfortable back there in Game 2 versus Game 1, or was it pretty much the same?
No, much more comfortable. With 11 forwards, it's a little different. There's a lot more jockeying around and a lot more that you have to keep those balls in the air, keep them, on your mind. It's not real different for me because I'm putting defensemen out there all the time anyway. It's just a smaller number. And I think it's a little more boutique-y, feels like it, compared to the head guy who's kind of running everything. And so I have my little niche there and that I'm normally running, and it's 6 guys, and there's usually lots of conversation, usually lots of give and take. And I find when you're the head guy, when you're running kind of the whole bench, that kind of goes away a little bit. You do get a chance to talk on timeouts or stoppages, but I find it different from that perspective on how much you do get to not just tell guys they made great plays or are doing a good job, but also on corrective things as well.
Is it hard in your situation where you have Torts' philosophies, he's the main guy? Is it hard to not put your own kind of juice on it when you're behind the bench like in this situation?
Yeah, I think I say things differently than him. So, we're kind of pointed in the same direction, but I might get there a little different path and use different words than he would, and maybe just a different tone. So, yeah, I think we understand how we want the team to play and how we feel like this team, has to play to have long-term success. And, we're just trying to take steps to get there. These are, it's a great opportunity for me. It's been 17 years since I ran an NHL bench with the New York Islanders. So, you don't really feel like you're the head guy. You are running the bench, but you always know that Torts' philosophy and his overriding ideas are what's driving where we're driving to anyway. So I don't think it really changes too much as far as maybe the messaging.
As a follow-up to that, were you, kind of in between periods, were you circling up with Torts and the rest of this, or did he pretty much give you the room, in between periods as well?
Yeah, no, we talked as coaches, Rock and I and Daryl, and we all pretty much see the same things. So between every period, we put together a couple ideas that we thought would help us. And Torts was down there tonight, didn't go upstairs, so he was down between periods as well, talking and offering what he saw as well. So it was a group effort, and then there's just the one guy that offers the message to the team. But yeah, it's disappointing because I thought we did so many things so much better than in Ottawa, but we just sort of shot ourselves in the foot.